Welcome back to today's lesson. Today we'll be covering how to cut your losses and maximize your profits. We're still on the series on how to trade forex like Barclays Bank. So today's topic, as I stated before, we're going to delve in deeper on how to cut our losses and to maximize our profits. A lot of us traders, when we execute a trade, we don't really know how to cut our losses and to maximize our profits. So we will be a massive loss and we'll just allow price to hit our stop loss. And then that is it for the day. But there's actually a way on how you can cut your losses and you can maximize your profits. So that is what we'll be covering today in today's lesson. So what is cutting your losses? So cutting your loss actually means that you're exiting a losing trade early. I put early there as well because sometimes you can see how price is not really moving in your direction and is getting closer and closer to your stop loss. You don't have to wait for price to actually hit your stop loss before you exit the trade. You can exit the trade before it and then anticipate taking a trade to the other opposite direction. You want to use proper risk management. And by using proper risk management is you want to divide your risk tolerance per trade in half. The reason why I stated this is because should you have a risk tolerance of 2% per day, you actually want to have a risk tolerance of 1% per trade within that day. The reason why I'm saying that is, so should price not go according to your hypothesis of the day, you actually have another percent that you're willing to risk. And this other percent is the other percent that is actually left of the 2%. So instead of risking 2% per trade, you're risking 1% per trade. In case price actually doesn't hit your take profit, the fair's goal, you give yourself another chance to anticipate entering the charts once again with the same risk tolerance of 1%. And this time you can actually make a winning trade in this case. So the third point is analyzing the charts once again and anticipating a trade in the opposite direction. So for example, based on your hypothesis for the day, you speculated that price will increase in value. So price today will be a bullish execution. This is what you anticipated on your fair's goal. And then all of a sudden you see price actually wanting to do something different. So now you would have to cut your losses by exiting your losing trade early and reanalyzing the charts again, waiting for price to present an opportunity for you to enter into the trade based on your trading system, and also understanding where price will most likely head towards the next zone. And you want to use the same risk tolerance. So you're basically taking a bearish sentiment at this point. So the first trade was a loss. The second trade, you're entering with the same risk tolerance, but this time in the opposite direction, in this case, a bearish execution. So now that we understand what cutting our losses short or cutting our losses are, let's move on to how we can actually maximize our profits. So the way to do that is allowing your trade to run to the next zone, i.e. your first take profit or your second take profit. You don't want to close your trade at break even. Allow the markets to actually reach the next zone. Sometimes you can be at break even and price hasn't even reached your target yet. So you don't want to close your trade at break even. Actually allow your trade to run to the next zone. So the third point is you want to recalculate your new lot size according to your new account balance. The reason why this is important, assuming you had $1,000 in your account to trade with and you risked 1% per trade. So basically you're risking $10 per trade. So the first execution on your charts was a bullish execution. So you lost $10, which will make your new account balance to $990. The next trade that you would like to take with a new lot size is based on your new account balance. So now Your new account balance is $990. So now you would have to calculate your risk tolerance, which is 1% of $990, which will make it $9.90. This is what you're willing to risk. So make sure that you recalculate your lot size, your new lot size, according to your new account balance. And the fourth point is having the same risk tolerance as the trade you took before, like I stated. If you risk 2% for the day, cut the 2% in half and risk 1% per trade in case price doesn't move in your direction. So basically, this is how you can cut your losses short and how you can maximize your profits. Should this still not be that clear and you would like to have an actual live trading example, feel free to book a private session with me on the designated number. You can contact me and we shall definitely trade live together. So we can actually experience what it is like to experience a loss in real time and to cut the loss and then enter the trade again. And this time we'll actually maximize our profits. So feel free to book a private session with me should you want to learn more about how to cut your losses short and how to maximize your profits. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me as well on the email address onyamiatraders@gmail.com, or you can simply send me a WhatsApp message, or you can actually call me through WhatsApp, dialing the number 233-026-796-1926. So without any further ado, thank you for watching this particular lesson and see you in the next lesson.